Good morning, guys and ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning. Hope you have had a good weekend and a good start to your week. Today's we are about 6 miles for our delivery. We picked up a load on Monday. Today's Wednesday, the time that I'm recording this. But we picked up a load on Monday in Northport, Alabama, heading to Ambridge, PA, which is where we at right now. We're about 7 miles from our delivery point here in Ambridge, Pennsylvania. It is about 7:20. Our appointment is at 8 o'clock. We'll be there in about 10 minutes, so we're gonna be there a little bit early. Looks to be a big factory area with 3 different steel companies. We're loaded with about different type of bars, steel bars or beams, however you want to call it, bundles. Mostly in the center is all tarp, so I'll show you guys when we stop how it looks tarped, and then on tarp once we get checked in, figure out what we got to do. I've not been in this place, I don't think so. I've been in a different place in this, over this same street here on 65 in Pennsylvania, right the river. I don't know what river or whatever it's called, but there is a river to our left. If you guys are from here, you know what I'm talking about. You can put it in the comments. But there's a river here to our left, and we're on 65 northbound. Let's see if I can find out what's that called. Ohio River. There we go. Easy enough. Looking in Google Maps, on my maps here. We're going to deliver right next. Here, like I said, we're about 6 miles now. 10 minutes away. We'll make this delivery, and then we do have a reload in Canton, Ohio that we got to pick up right after. So hopefully these guys don't take too long. The reviews on Google, it's like a year old, nothing current. One says they unload it slow, while one says they unload it fast. So who knows, that was a year ago through the COVID time, so you know, things were different then, and shipping. We had a lot of issues with shipping and receiving during COVID because there was not a lot of people working and so forth and so on. So though the roads were pretty empty from people working from home and not going to work or having to commute to work, made it super cool for us truck drivers. But at the same time, there was a lot of places that didn't have enough people working, so they took a little bit longer. Some places, I want to say in my experience, not all, but I'm sure depending on what you're doing, if you're doing drive out and reefer, you probably experience something different. So to be honest, I'm gonna stay back just a little bit. Oh, looks like we got room. Nope, we don't. Take a little wide here. See, trailers have gone all the way over that curve to the right. I didn't want to do that. Probably because I did the same thing I had to do. Instead of waiting for the light, they just make the turn and go over the curve. Make another right. This one is pretty wide. It has a turning lane. We're gonna make our stop back here. It's a 4-way stop, so it's our turn. Thank you, trash can. Now making me push my wheel.
In 1/2 mile, arrive at 2975 Dix Avenue, Ambridge, Pennsylvania, 15003, on the right. In 1/2 mile, arrive at 2975 Dix Avenue, Ambridge, Pennsylvania, 15003, on the right.
Didn't you tell me that? just tell me that, Felicia. That's why I changed your name. So this is a place. There's 3 steel companies inside this area. So hopefully this decides to let me know which one. We are going to O'Neill Steel. Just the black in the middle of the sign to the right.
Arriving at 2975 Dulles Avenue, Ambridge, Pennsylvania, 15003 on the right.
Nice angle entrance. Shipping. Oh, yeah. Shipping to Suite 200. So O'Neill Steel shipping and receiving. It's over here. We gotta go towards our left. That did have a sign. That's always appreciated. Normally I would stop and put yard move, but I'm going to keep on moving here since one extra second or minute is not going to make us any faster. So I see trucks on this side. Let's see what it says right here. Safety, Suite 200, O'Neill Steel. I see an office here. I'm gonna go check in first, guys, and then I'll be back. All right, guys, we're all checked in. Give you a first-person view this morning. We got it on tarp and on strap out here. We're gonna be pulling in the door right over there to get unloaded. He said we're gonna pull straight in. So we had you guys can see the load here. It's kind of a pull. Got a long one in the middle on the bottom, and then most of the load is in the center. So we had to kind of get creative with our tarping. I didn't want to use the 8-footer, so we did have to pull our 6-footer out, tarp in the center, make sure it covered. Could I've used the 4? I don't think so. It's too tall. They ended up putting one piece on the top center that kind of screwed that plan. It's got a piece of wood here that I used to Dunnage. Well, we're gonna get myself situated over here. I got a couple straps over the tarp, so I'm trying to take those off first so I can get the bar out of the way. Got another one back here. As you can see, use the 4-foot top bar back here. So you guys gonna get to work, help me out this morning. It is about 24 degrees, 25 degrees over here. So it's a little chilly. Also, yeah, so we got creative with our bungees. We've kind of folded all in. You guys will see it back here. Kind of get it out the way. I'm gonna put this here for now. Get this strap. So you guys should see the center. So we put our 6-footer to here, so you can see. I'm gonna start letting these go. Kind of pull back. It's kind of tricky. I actually put the 6-footer first to make sure it's going to cover it all the way back before put the rest of it. So this side here I had to fold it back a little bit, climb up there, fold it back a little bit so I can put the this one right here is holding. So right here, if you can see, it's holding the rest of the tarp. That's left over. I just pull it. You always want to put a bungee here on the inside if you can. I've actually missed that one. We're gonna leave that one to use our fold our tarps. We need 3. I've actually thought I could get away with not putting one right there several times and just pinching it with the bungees or a strap at the end. Once strap at the end will probably do better, but what ends up happening is the wind ends up catching it under and pulling it out. So you always want to bungee your inside tarp, like I do here too. See, this is the rest of the blue one, which is a 4-footer, because that will prevent you. Got a couple bungees down here. That will prevent the tarp from getting pulled out while you're driving. Speaking by experience, guys, because I've done those mistakes trying to rush, and then you waste time having to stop multiple times to fix it. So you actually waste more time. You could have just done it. So things you learn. I found some extra bungees when I was bungeeing in the tarping area. Oh, put one over here. Let go of that. So I said we had to get creative, so we did. I might cut some of these part of this video, but I don't anticipate being a long video, so just bringing you guys with me. Work. This is the difference between doing flatbed or doing dry van or reefer. You have to do a little bit of work, get some blood flowing. That's the way I see it. So you're sitting in the cab waiting, and yeah, when it's, you know, weather's not favorable, you're like, well, I wish I didn't have to do it, but honestly, it is what it is. It's our job. Oh, I need the bar for that, and this goes to the back. So that's what we're gonna do. Got most of our bungees out on this side. I'll tie them up, and we're gonna put them down here. I'm gonna take this bar, strap out. I'll have to check my phone real quick. Ashley just texted me this morning that our second queen is having babies right now. Finally, she woke up to babies. Yeah, I haven't mentioned it a whole lot, I don't think, but we have Bengal kitties. If you don't know what Bengal cats are, go Google it. But we're breeding Bengals. Ashley's had them before. And when we met, she had 4 of them. She had to give those up to get into trucking. I have mentioned that. I have mentioned that before, a long time ago. And I did promise her when we got a place again and kind of settled, because we haven't settled per se, but we had a place again, we would get her a kitty again. Ended up with 3. And now we're breeding. I got 2 queens and a male. The queens are the females, if y'all didn't know. We got 2 females and a male. One of them smaller in size, just had 2 of them about 7 weeks ago now, which one of them is already sold, and our other queen is having babies right now. Apparently she woke up to more babies, which I'm sure right now she is not wanting to go to work, because so you guys can see it right there. The sun's in the way, but just came out. There's 2 of them. She's pretty big. We're expecting her to have at least 4 to 6 babies, because she did get pretty big in her belly. So all right, that one has to get loose on the other side. So we got a bungee in here for the rest of it. Oh, this one. Bungee's going around. There it is. So this 6-footer has a flap, which is the first thing right here. You guys can't see it now, so we're gonna have to take the small black one off first which usually you start from the front anyway, but we're gonna take that one off first. But before we do that, we're gonna take these rest of these bungees out. Yeah, just some passive income, or semi-passive, because if you haven't had Bengal cats, you know what they are. They like to climb. They like to climb. So they're very active cats. They're beautiful. They look like little leopards. Come in different colors, which they all got names for the colors. I'm not an expert on that. That's Ashley, so I'm not gonna attempt to tell you. But they are very beautiful cats, and if you train them well, I mean, at one point I had one of our queens in the truck when she was smaller, and Ashley was had to go to California for a minute. I don't remember for what, to be honest, but we had her in the truck. I had her in the truck for about a couple of weeks because we didn't want to leave her alone for that long, and we didn't know people that could take care of her while we were gone or away from the house. So I brought her in the truck with me and everything. Put her in a leash, had to walk around a couple of truck stops. You can train a cat to be on the leash and stuff. Ashley would love to do that, but don't really have the time anymore. So once you stop doing something, they kind of get used to not doing it. Of course, just like everything else, right? But yeah, they're beautiful cats. They're not your home, you know, regular home cats. So just Google it, you'll see it. You also see that they're not cheap cats either. They're a prime breed, and we have invested in the beginning a couple years ago now. So we're trying to reap what we sowed with the kitties, but it takes time to make some passive income. Well, Ashley is very responsible. We're registered, know that kind of stuff. So if you're in the US on the East Coast, you would be interested in, you're a cat person, or if your wife is, or yourself, and you're interested in Bengal cats, like I said, we live in Knoxville, so you can ship cats, but we're not necessarily planning to ship them. We have something that has to be travel and meet. Ashley, again, she's the expert of that kind of stuff. So, but if you are interested and you're in the area, just message me. I'll tell you the name a little later on over at Cattery. Once everything's done on the website, I've still got to work on the website. It's one thing I haven't finished. So this weekend, hopefully we make it home this weekend. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll let you guys know. But yeah, anyway, it's enough of personal. I had nothing to do with trucking there for a minute. All right. Okay. All right. In case you're wondering, no, they don't fall. Sometimes I do this too. That way, if I need a quick bungee to fix or tie something, I'll grab them from there. All right. So I think we got all our bungees out. Nope. Got one more here. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that one. I'll take it off, because I'm gonna have to flip that flap over before I pull that 6-footer out. Like I said, this is how much overhang leftover tarp we had. We had to pull under there. It was halfway folded. All right, come back here. Pull from this side. Pull back here. Our next load is not tarp, so according to the paperwork, it's not a tarp load, which is great. Just the one after that that I'm expecting to get, it will be. But also, tarp's just a little cold, so tarp are a little stiff. And unfortunately, yeah, when it's a little cold, tarps gets a little stiff. They sometimes can be a little harder, but it's not that cold. I mean, it's cold, but it's not freezing, and it didn't snow or nothing. They're just a little chilly, so it shouldn't be that bad. Probably skip some of this or fast forward with no music, so put our 6-footer here. Get this bungee. Got 2 bungees. That way when I pull, edge protectors. This thing is very sharp. Just trying to get it off because I'm going to pull in that direction, and I want to get it off the tarp so it doesn't rip. 6-footer. It's one of the ones that are. Oh, all right. Some pinch on there. So I will get that. We'll get that soon enough. It's no big deal. All right, 6-footer is one that I haven't used the most, and the ergo don't have any holes on them. Any rips. I think I have a little one somewhere, but at the corner, so don't want to rip. So you can give it if you're a rookie and haven't done this yet. You just found this video. You want to do this? Kind of put some air under it and then just pull. Once it starts pulling, just keep pulling. Don't stop pulling in the middle of it. Unless you left the bungee, then it's not gonna let you pull it all the way off.
You should see one more truck pull out. It's a Conestoga. Once he pulls out, you can pull in the first bay, door number 1 there.
Okay.
And
just
stay in the left lane, stop in the first bay.
Okay, cool. If I go ahead and finish this out here?
Yeah.
Okay. Won't take me too much longer. All right. Can to start, and we roll. Brand new bungees. Well guys, for some reason we lost the audio to the GoPro right here. After about 2.5 hours we got unloaded. This is me getting ready to pull out of this section and go out that door to go pick up our next load. This is our next load right here. Again, for some reason the GoPro was not recording audio, so I apologize for that. But it was a no tarp load, 2 sections as you'll see on the next clip. We just put some straps over this and headed out back south toward North Carolina. Pretty easy load. It was only about 37,000 pounds, if I'm not mistaken.